May Jesus and Mary be loved by all hearts. So, should nuns give financial advice? Absolutely not. The last time I received a paycheck and filed for income tax, I was 19 years old. In Carmel, I had many jobs, but I was never assigned as bookkeeper, and I never co-signed checks with the prioress. I've always sought advice after I left Carmel with whatever random donations came to me, and the advice was always collect it for a little while, but then get it out of your checking account and put it into silver. And so I've done that because they tell me that for a long time silver has been undervalued, deliberately kept low for whatever political reasons, and that eventually the true value of silver would rise, and that would be the best way to cash it in then when it was time to purchase property for a convent. So I've been wandering for a long time, doing all sorts of other things than actually getting a convent, but I figured that the Lord knows when the time comes. And so I think it's getting closer because that's what all the financiers are saying. And also, I have great news. This is so exciting. I have already mentioned it to some, but a priest came forward a few months ago, and he feels called to lead the male branch of this new order. And I am canonically qualified to train religious women for religious life, but I cannot live with a group of men and train them for religious life. So of course, Our Lady and the Holy Spirit would have to call someone to that. And I can't recruit like an army. You can't promise, oh, we'll give you a college education or let you see the world. No, religious vocations is totally an intimate call to sacrifice and to live your life for a particular charism. And so I just had to wait, and it happened. Now this priest is also in Wisconsin, but not in this Madison diocese. So on St. Patrick's Day, we went shopping together. No, just window shopping for property, and we found something that might be very suitable, a very good location. So in the next few months, we'll be trying to meet the vicar general or the bishop to get all that squared away, make sure that the doors open, that we can begin. And hopefully by the end of the summer, silver will rise and I'll be able to make some kind of down payment. So I just want you to know that if you are investing in silver at this time, this is a great time before the price explodes. So buy low and then cash in high. And I have dealt for years with CenturySilverExchange.com. And they're totally Catholic, not only Catholic, but they stamp all their silver rounds with the image of the Blessed Mother. And now they're into fractional ounces, so you don't have to buy an ounce coin, but you can ask for smaller denominations if you so choose. And they are totally reliable, totally easy to deal with. And I don't know how much longer silver will be available to the average person. Right now they say, Bix Weir and others say that there's actually probably more gold on the planet than silver. Silver is used for industrial purposes, and it's very appreciated. And the price ratio between silver and gold will get closer and closer, they tell me. And like, did you know it takes a whole ounce of silver to make a big screen television? And think of all the solar panels and cell phone parts, and silver is used in a lot of places. So anyway, it might be an investment for you. I know a person who just cashed in their life insurance policy because they thought, well, why not move that into silver? And because that would be a great investment, they thought. So that's as much advice as I'll give you, but I want you to know where any donations you send me go. I have never asked for donations because I never started collecting for a convent. And anyway, I don't think I ever will, because St. Teresa of Avila in the Carmelite constitutions forbids religious. She says that if you keep the rule, God will keep you. And you can tell I've never missed a meal. So I think that's the simplest way, because I never want to pressure anyone to give a dime to anything, because only God knows whether they can spare it or whether they should give that to other charities or family. I don't know. So I don't ask. I just trust. But I will be completely transparent with the finances once we get a convent. It's a catch-22 situation. I've had women come forward and say they'd really like to learn more and discern about this vocation, but when they know I don't have a place for them to come, it just seems unreal to them. And so On the one hand, I need candidates to begin, but on the other hand, I need a place for them to start. So you just got to make a decision somehow. So that's probably going to happen this summer sometime. And so I would love to wrap up all sorts of projects. Holy Water Books, we are dealing with, maybe 24 titles. We've got one after another to prepare. I just sent them the text, and they got really excited about it. There was an old 1966 Women in Orbit. It's a silly name, but it was a religious who collected everything she could find about every day of the year that had some kind of Marian significance to it. And often it had to do with some European shrine, a place where there was some miracle at some time, or there was some reason for devotion to Mary on that day, or apparitions. And if she couldn't find anything for that day, she would just have a pious meditation. But it's short, just little blurbs. And Holy Water Books got a little crazy. They went and tried to illustrate a whole lot of it. So I don't know quite when they'll release that, but it's coming. And they just finished the audio book for The Discovery of the Secret of La Salette. That's that takes more thought and effort. So the book went public last summer, and then in the autumn, the Amazon Kindle is available, and now the audiobook is available. It's a big book, but a lot of you are interested in it, but it's a lot to process. It's a lot of information. It doesn't read like a novel. It's intense, but it's really good information. So you might consider, well, maybe I'll listen to it in pieces while I'm driving or doing other things. So you can check that out if you want. I have to check my script here. What else was I supposed to tell you? All right, so this is basically a little news update, and I usually attach a little video like this to the House of Mary newsletters. Now you're watching this on the YouTube, Marian News YouTube channel, and if you subscribe to the channel, and if you are a Gmail, if that's your address, then you will get notifications for any new YouTubes, but only if you're Gmail. If you're something else, you won't see any notifications. So you don't know when there's a new Marian News video. And if you like news about Mary, you kind of forget sometimes to check this channel on your own, because I'm pretty sporadic about getting things out. So you might want to subscribe to the newsletter. So you go to houseofmaryomd.org and scroll down and click the subscribe. Now, I'm sorry that we got a bunch of bots, which are, somebody was trolling us and just automatically enrolling all these fake email addresses and just loading us up with junk. So my webmaster had to make a little catch thing. So you have to type in 4 letters that you see. And also you will get a notification to your email box, and it might end up in your spam. So look for it. And then you have to click on it. That way he knows that you're a real person and it's worth putting you on the list. But we don't ask for any data. We don't ask for your name. We don't ask for your address. We don't collect any data. I have no idea where you live, and it doesn't matter if you're wherever you are. We just want your email address so you can get our newsletters, which are not going to flood your inbox, because I just don't have time to release a lot of newsletters right now. Because I really want to wrap up a lot of things before I start dealing with candidates, because I want to give all my attention to the formation of new members. And so a lot of the stuff I've been doing over the years, putting up information on Mary, that will actually be part of the formation. New candidates need to learn about Mary's apparitions and her messages and our times. And so there's a lot they can learn on their own with all that information. So, and a lot of those things were out of print, and I've also been working on publishing things that are of usefulness. And so, and then the website, the eternal website. Pretty soon, we'll have a page for shopping, because we have a Catholic gift shop in Indiana and Illinois, and they have an online Catholic gift shop. So I can have a link, and they will market my stuff. So they'll market La Salette holy cards and our books and crucifixes, the smaller ones for if you want to wear one that matches the Theotokens cross. And so we'll have that up soon. I keep saying soon, but there's just so many things like going to shop for property. But anyway, let me see what else to let you know what's happening. Okay, some other books that you can look forward to soon. I have sent all the script now. We edited it. Everything is a lot of illustrations for the life of Sister Anella. I think it was Bishop Cousins, is it the Winona, Minnesota, the Winona, Minnesota diocese, where she died in the 1920s or 30s. She was very young, but she was so heroic, a beautiful Benedictine teaching sister. And I read her life when I was a young Carmelite, and I was so edified and strengthened by the family because they just accepted all their sufferings in reparation. And what is that but the message of Our Lady over and over? She even taught the children of Fatima at 6 years old, offer your sacrifices, penances, fasting, anything you can, because everything you do can help save souls. And there are so many souls right now who are desperate for graces. They're not going to get any hand up unless we make a generous offering. In fact, Mary's leading us into the whole complete offering with the bride of Christ being crucified. We're going to go through some kind of, the church herself will be crucified, and that will help atone for many sins and bring about a regeneration of the whole world. And Mary is that icon of the bride of Christ. So it's all very mysterious, but we are living in it. And I just thought Sister Nella, her life and example is so down to earth and simple to follow. And the way her whole family chipped in to help her carry that health cross, and it was so beautiful. And so I wanted you to be able to have that. And I checked with the diocese, and nobody was making effort to republish those long out-of-print books that were written about her very soon after she died. So, and those have testimonies of people who lived at the time. And so I think that will help the beatification process too. So I'm very happy that that will be coming out soon. Whenever Holy Water Books gets to it, they have a little backload, and it's a side job for them. The printing press is not their main feature. It's three Catholic families. They all have, the dads have regular jobs, but they do this as an apostolate, and so I'm very blessed to work with them. And oh, by the way, I cannot offer the audiobook of Discovery, the Secret of La Salette on my YouTube channel like I've done with other things, because the copyright belongs to the book in France, because we're just publishing a translation and we have to pay royalties for that honor, that privilege. So I can't publish their book, because I don't have that. But we did it with the audiobook, that goes through royalties, but I can't offer it free on YouTube. So a few other books are coming, like 24 of them. We've got a super biography of Maximin that was written just within 10 or 15 years of his death, with all sorts of testimonials and many excerpts from his letters. And it's just, you'll just fall in love with him when you read his life. We've had it translated by volunteers, and now I'm having it reviewed chapter by chapter by a retired French school teacher in California. She's a wonderful woman to work with, and she has fallen in love with Maximin too. So she's enjoying this work, which is very tedious when you try to translate something carefully, line by line, and get the right grammar. And it's 19th century French, which isn't 21st century French, not French. So I'm very grateful to her. And then, so we are editing it together line by line to make sure you're getting a very authentic translation. And then I've got a biography of Melanie coming. There was one that is long out of print, and it was written in French, and it was never the best translation. You could see the English is pretty rough. So we've been revising it and adding more information so that the story flows better, especially for people who are not French Catholics and don't know French history, and we can't presume that we're going to know it. So we're going to have little editorial notes to help you navigate the story of Melanie, which is so amazing. She's so heroic. And then I've got a couple books on the Holy Face to come out, and lots more. So you can see I'm busy, and that's one reason I'm pretty erratic about getting things out to you. The videos, you think this Marian News channel has almost died, and it's not getting very many views now, even when I release a new video, because it's not up in the algorithms, and I regret that. But hopefully we'll get more candidates. Hopefully Our Lady will be sending us many soon. So we've laid a long foundation, and now Our Lady has called a very holy priest. I feel so privileged. He knows more about La Salette than I do, which I dare say is saying a lot, because after having helped translate 5,000 to 8,000 pages of La Salette information, I consider myself almost an expert. So it's wonderful. So we thank God for that. And please pray for us. And happy Laetare. This Laetare Sunday was my first communion anniversary, but it was also Laetare Sunday that day. It was the eve of St. Joseph, who I've been making a novena to. And it was that day that I received the Rule of the Mother of God and read it for the first time, and knew that this was a real rule and a beautiful rule. So let's rejoice. The time is near for the apostles of the last times to help people through these times to come without fear, but with confidence in Our Lady's love and nearness. Thank you again. God bless you.